Вау. Работает. Окей. Okay. Can I see anybody? Many people are watching us, I don't know, but I couldn't set up a chat of the stream I used to connect. I'm online now with you. Yes, it works. Everything okay. I can see. How many offline? I see several people from YouTube are online, several from VK, and nobody from Twitch. It's very strange. And Steam. Steam quality version. Okay. Let's see what it will be later. Let's check it. I didn't went online for several months, I think, so it's very difficult to start, but I think we will start soon. I will check my schedule. I will share promo code for the latest model, and you see we have a model for this competition for you to be able to prepare for competition. This model is T, and I see some likes here on Facebook. It's good. Oh, I see several people connected on Facebook. Just want to say hello to YouTube, Twitch, VK, and Facebook. Can't find. I already connected also. Connected via Steam, but I'm not. Let's try to check. I will not restart because we have a very large Steam community. So okay, it's time to start because it's 7. Like it. Oh, hello, Roman from Poland. Hello, a lot of people I already know. I'm very happy you join us on our stream, our meeting. Okay, let's start. I will check the schedule because a little bit off with streaming and forget how to do it at all. We have World of Guns project review. You couldn't see any announcement for that model, and I hope you like it. And then we will continue if everything okay with our championship calculation system. Так. That's it. World of Guns, on what stage we are, and so on. Out of our schedule with releasing the models, but we try to release, and that is why we are sorry for this and hope you will understand us. Our content is not so. In November we released 3 models, and hope next month, December, we will finish tank at last, because all major bugs are already fixed, but to fix small issues. That is why we will be a little bit busy issue with M32 grenade launcher. We are on the friend. A lot of countries are watching us. It's a pleasure and it's good. I already see Russia for us. So we will try to in this year, in December, we will try to which we are working for 2 years already. So that's the plan for the December. Also, so we will try to check how will it be possible to implement the World of Guns without major changings. That is why I'm not guarantee we will release it soon, but we will try. If anybody could help us with testing VR technology, just write on the forum, join our Steam community, and right there, and we will pick you up. Okay, what else interesting? Normal maps, bump mapping. That is why our quality of the graphics is a little bit higher, and I hope for PC it will not cause any problems with the performance of your computers and so on. So you now can see that these letters are more bumpy, and you see the surface here, for example, and the text also are stamped and so on. So you may find it. This is the result. Managed to add our VK users, so I hope you guys model. We have already several models with bump mapping, and another is pistol. This one. I believe model MKMGL just have to animate it, but we are waiting for several references to make sure that we made everything correctly. I will tell you the progress for other models in several minutes, so you may ask me, I will read it and will answer anyway. So another model with bump mapping, you may see that the surface is a little bit bumpy here and here. We have already 3 models with scout firing knife. This one from the Soviet Union, it's unique one, nobody did it maybe for scouts or for special forces before. You see bump mapping technology also can be found here. We also added some reflection to the metal, so we are trying to improve our graphics for PC and also for other platforms, because other devices, mobile devices, are more. I will share a promo code for you guys. This is will be for NRS, yes, for the knife. That's it. NRS promo code. Here is it. Book, Android, Steam, and all other platforms we use. Okay, I will continue with our news and with our productions. So what we see here, I may tell you that we are on the final stage of the further system and of its appearance with this forward grip. It's pretty interesting looking. We just are not sure about some trigger group functions. That's why we are still waiting for references, and I hope we'll check it and we will work on it and finish it soon, but still not guarantee. Beretta IRX will be rescheduled because we still didn't touch on it. We'll be able to release it this month, but maybe we will give you some kind of present. It has three types, three firing types to do it, but we will do it. We are already working on it, and we still need to animate this, working on it. So I hope and believe in January we will release it. Still we have a problem with HK models because the matter is we can release it as is, but we still have some issues with that. Is why we will reschedule it also. We are working also on FN, FNC, and this 3 firing modes. It still has burst, single, and full auto. That is why we plan it for January also. Not let it see. What interesting? Maybe we will release several models which are not scheduled because we have several models and we won't release it our schedule, but we are doing our best and we can do it just like because different reasons. I hope after we'll release tank we will have much more models a month. Okay, I will read a little bit the comments and what we have here. Could you maybe add VG16? What? Oh, it's something interesting. This is a German, like a Stan. I'm not sure we will be able to release it soon because in production we already have models till November, so we will reschedule several models from the November, and I don't. You may try to request this model, but I'm not sure. Ask us if we have enough references to build this model, because we still have a lot of requested without references. Okay, you still can ask me questions. I will try to answer. And okay, somebody will do it. STG. They will not understand. So I don't think it's a good idea. Okay, that is STG-44. What is interesting, at a lot of talks about AK-47 was copied from this, but it's not right. That because trigger group is completely another, and locking mechanism and bolt assembly also works in a different manner. The only magazine, curved magazine, the stock, the rear sight and gas block, maybe it looks the same, but inside it's completely another piece of firearm. So, and trigger group is completely different from AK. So spring is placed inside the stock, AK has another placement, and it's model. I want to see it one more time, and then we will start our competition. Maybe we'll check how many players we have today. I see that several players, maybe about 10 players, are different countries. United States, Argentina, from Netherlands, Germany, France, Poland, Italy, Czechoslovakia. That's good, pretty interesting. it's there. Oh, Twitch is connected, that's good. The only thing, okay. I will try to see also and check. So I like this model very much. It's very interesting. If you know, this model uses the same cartridge as a special Forces Pistol PSS Wool uses. It works very interesting way. Not sure will I be able to hide everything to show you. Yes, I could do it. So it works like, let's try to fire it and to check. A special special how to explain, a special part will, that's it. It's very unusual because it doesn't look like, it doesn't sound like a real fire of a pistol or any other firearm. However, this model has some secrets, I think, and how to explain. We couldn't release it. Is that in every firearm, it's not it's not safe if the firing pin is lying on a cartridge. And here you could find that the firing pin is not lying on a cartridge, and we just wanted to find out how it works. The matter is that the spring is not so, it's very powerful, but it's limited with its length, just like this. And this one, this is the return spring, which will stop and return the hammer after fire. This one. It was difficult to understand because it was secret weapon. It was under secret in the this unit, so it's so difficult to build it. But we still have some small maybe issues with the model, very small, but it's we work this is the question from the user, what software do we use to create models? We use any software which SolidWorks will not work on a mobile because it requires pretty powerful hardware. We are able to create very accurate and very detailed models because all devices we started with a supporting of mobile of iPhone 3. We have about 200,000 limits of the polygons, and it will work close to SolidWorks models, but we still do it with using polygons. And also he will beat us today and we will gain one more time 10 credits. This is the magical code for the knife. I will try to repeat it. Here it is. Delete my message. Okay. It is better to just copy one more time the code. Model. Yeah, that's it. By the way, we could ask to share, but we could ask him to share us his YouTube his video about his playing his game and super game of the models. I like how do he play hardcore mode, because hardcore mode is very interesting. You have to explore the models. By the way, one time he could beat computer. The matter is that when computer calculate time for hardcore mode to optimization, it can't think, and it just try to activate all possible parts at the moment. Our champion, he could beat the computer, and it was a surprise. Just don't forget that you have to play on a Steam platform. You have to play our model. Today's model is MP9. What's interesting from this model, when we started to build it, we started our models from the Counter-Strike, and you see that in the Counter-Strike 1.6 there was such a model called manuals and references, collecting references for the Steyr TMP. We realized that they sold their model to the Brugger and Tomet, and so also what's interesting facts in this model, the trigger group of this model is unique. It's still unique among all other firearms in the world of guns. It doesn't look like any other firearm. Why so? We like such kind of designs, but it works with different levers, and you have to understand how it works. For example, when we will fire, the lever will activate the trigger bar. Yes, the trigger group activates this lever. This lever with the roller acts on two other levers. And all you see is that one lever holds another. We push the trigger bar, it activates the lever which acts with the sear. Sear holds the hammer. When the sear releases the hammer, another lever will catch the hammer. This is unique trigger group system. No other firearms use such interesting. But it was very difficult to understand how it works. We have several cutaways, but cutaways show us the side view. But trigger, and it helped us a lot. Okay, competition started. You guys can try to beat the high scores for a TMP. If you need any explanation of how it works, I can do it. It's not a problem. Just and the code. Okay, I will release the code one more time. I already did it. This one. If you still need instruction how to insert the action in our Steam community, we've released a model with a code, and you may find the instructions there. It's okay. Everything still is working. The only thing we have to find out what is with the stick fan base from the Steam. We have maybe about 2.5 million. If our system, which collects high scores and works correctly. Minutes passed and they already submitted their high scores, so we see the users from Poland. But as I know, wish you good luck, guys. I think we are thinking about. I will show you. Send it to the winners. This is the 3D printed logo of the World of Guns. What do you think, guys? Is it a good idea? The only thing I have to care about, I think that we have the only person who win all championships and competitions for World of Guns, and I don't think it's a good idea to give every time one person the same this gift to the person who win. And if this person already has the normal that when you shoot the bullet it makes so small noise. Yes, it's true. The matter is you may check from, and the noise from the fire is very low, so it's true. And inside the cartridge, that is why store and utilize this kind of cartridges. It's it will lower down from, just have to wait. But you have to find out with our model. You may see on a map that NRS is connected to the PSS. PSS, this is the, maybe I have to check it in Russian, I don't remember. Silent, special silent maybe. Why so? The matter is that it uses the same kind of cartridge, much longer. They had to implement another magazine and long trigger bar. But also to solve, the engineers had to solve a lot of issues with the feeding, because this ramp is moving. Like during fire, this ramp slows down a little bit. This spring of this ramp is slowing down and works like yes, now it works like a buffer. Just right now you see 2 parts barrel. Why so? Because when it fires, they were inside and made it could made noise like a I don't know. To our model, what is it? BNT. Okay. Any other questions? I will be proud to answer. What is it? Nothing interesting. The unique trigger group. It has transparent magazine. It has folding stock. It has slow down system for the bolt. It's like there is a special pin here, and this kind of angled surface, it will slow down moving of the bolt. The bolt, it holding barrel holds the bolt here with this lugs. You may see it moves back with the bolt and barrel, and when it rotates and engage the mismatching, it could happen. Models doesn't some models they don't represent real fire rate. Why so? That is the matter is then if we it's difficult to see the enemy. We already had some issues with very with animation where to slow down it's not so good at fire rates. Also this SMG has very it doesn't. We slow it a little bit. Sometimes it has any interesting feature. And tomorrow it will be closed. So for those who didn't unlock it until. I think we will try to schedule competition every week, and we will unlock a model for free for several days for you to prepare. We'll check if we have. Oh, it's okay. No other questions. I'll check the Oh, it's very interesting. We have a new champion today, maybe. But maybe in top 5, yes, we will have a new guys. Some new guys we will have, I think. Grip shooting knife considered a gun. That is why we try to release it like a gun. Why not? It's shooting. There's something like that. It's very interesting, I think. Metal works on it with some engraving and so on. This one is interesting because it's NRS2 was released for special forces, and it can cut some wires. Let's check it. It can fire, and we have also a holster for it. And the mechanism is pretty interesting. It's like a revolver with a cock. Find how it works. This is the holster. It has several different holsters. It's not the only one. There is a special. Didn't make it, but there are a lot of different. I saw that there is this same knife with cutting mechanism, but without shooting mechanism, and it can be found in the internet, and maybe it will be available for buying. Just try to search the internet. Case will be enlarged a little bit, and it will be hard to get it out of the barrel. That is why there is a special cut here to an extractor. And here you may find the rear side, yes, and the front side. If you can find on the video how to carry it while during firing. The kind of missing, what we miss here in the model is a small recoil. If you will find in the YouTube how it, yes, and it has very low sound and very small recoil, which we miss it. Yes, it's true. Maybe we'll try to rework the model and add some kind of recoil there. If everything goes correctly and we have some high scores submitted. Yes, we already have. We have one guy participating in the competition have some kind of how to explain Russian. So we use some kind of bad words here. Oh, we'll be obligated to announce his nickname. Oh, it shows at the same time how many viewers, and I have to go to the dashboard and to check there. I don't know, but we don't have connected Steam today. I will manage it later. And on Twitch also can't see on the dashboard. We'll check it in there. Strange. No, it's not today. We have much better on YouTube. I hope we will continue with streaming every week, and we will Then making a model for competition for free for several days. It works and people start playing out that. We already reviewed the fan FNC. What else? Abacan also is in progress and it's very interesting, but I'm still. Beretta will be rescheduled for sure. Maybe we will be able to release it's a sport pistol. We already have 3D model. Maybe we will do it. And also we will release, I believe, like PM, like Makarov, but it has implemented silent mechanism, which is looking very interesting, but trigger group is the same as Makarov. Also, we already have Gatling gun 3D model, we already have PSG 3D model, we already have Ultimax 3D model and machine gun M240B machine gun. And we already have HK boss 3D models of HK 400 of these models. If somebody will find cut views for the HK 406, the bolt, and if I'm not mistaken, some outer seer. Think about making historical knives or swords in your game. We never thought about have any mechanical parts inside which moves it, so it will be interesting maybe for some kind of collectors, but so it's not the model for competition. We thought about yes, so maybe in the future we will create several guitars, electric guitars. It's really very interesting because you can disassemble it. Maybe we'll create some kind of watch or clock. It's also interesting, but it's not so simple. I already tried to collect some references for some Swiss watch and easy. Okay, let's check what we have. Maybe tank. Will we be able to disassemble? Not disassemble, but check what we have. I hope the game will not crash. I will show you this part of our work. We already implemented some this new shaders for it, and it has surface with bump surface. Not the final version. The final version is still not released. I hope that I will be able to release. Don't crash! Don't crash! I don't want to restart the game just right now. And we still have to optimize it with these shaders. It's not optimized yet. Oh yes, it's good. You can see that it has, this model has a lot of bumpness here of the metal and here. So it's, the quality is amazing, and never did something like that before. We decide that a lot of dirty is not so good on the model, so we will remove dirty from latest models. I think not so, not completely, but we will try to do it not so dirty. Let's check what we have inside. The mechanism and the quality is crazy with the engine working. It's the most detailed model we've ever created. It's interesting. Can it be? Is it readable? It's very close to the real one. Where is the engine? A lot of gears move inside. You will be able to check it. Brake will work, and clutch also. and it represents there how it works. We have to check this should be spring, but we have to make it like draw on a texture, this kind of spring to optimize. The quantity of polygons is about 300,000. I'm not sure will it's a winner. I hope that guy with the bad bad name he will not I will do it in some kind of manner. "28 minutes passed and we have..." Oh, I will not. He will send me his video on YouTube of passing this model in a hardcore game. It's very interesting and worth to see and to check how he plays our game. Available at the moment still. I hope it will be available in December. Yes, it's very how to explain. The matter is that it's most completed and most difficult model in the game. I will explain about the parts. We had initially about more than 4,000 parts. We've found all, for example, one part is held by about 10 nuts, and we combined all nuts as a one part. It's count as a one part, and it made very significant batches we need for render, and it slowed down all scan, and that is why we never thought that we will release some kind of models with so parts quantity. That is why single part, that's the optimization. Okay, we team. I will try to do it just right now, maybe find out how it works and to try to stream something on Steam, and we'll announce champions. First place with the Slovakian guy Nesius, another the second place. I never thought his name before. This guy with the nickname Asapu, Massachusetts. Another EP, he's from Poland now, and the nickname Splash. The fourth position is for German guy Speed Bob, and the fifth position, I will not announce this name. I will not announce this name because his nickname has not so representative meaning. I will just I think that the Russian guys, they will they will read it. They will read it and will laugh with me. But I just will explain for English speaking guys that this like here very okay, like fucking or something like that. That's it for today. I hope I could answer everything. I could answer this project with a T-72 gun tank will be, but creating such kind of great project is not so good because I don't think we will get some revenue from it. But we've spent about two years for this, and let's see, maybe if you will help and share news about this tank all over the internet, it will help us to create, to share World of Guns and make it more popular, and maybe we will be able to build blueprints for other aircrafts. We've bought it on the eBay. It was possible to buy blueprints on P-41. We got blueprints from Messerschmitt, German aircraft, and we have, and for Spitfire, yes, for Spitfire, it's Great Britain aircraft. 3 more aircraft of the World War II we could build. And also we have references for helicopter, Russian Me. I think we will do it much more simple way, not so detailed as a tank is and as a Corsair, but just to represent how internal parts work, but without complete disassembly. Like, okay, I think we are finishing for today. I will try. By the way, you may propose and suggest what you want, what free model you want to see next competition, or we'll try to choose it. We don't have any restrictions. Before I try to choose a model which is simple and has no credits, just experience points, and because not a lot of players, hardcore players, say for the competition, and you will be able to practice to make your skills better for disassembling and assembling this model, and compete with with the players all over the world. For today we have more than 100 submitted. I don't know maybe how many high scores we have, but for more than 100 of the competition. For several days before the competition it works and people start playing the model. Share credits to the winners, and just wait for several minutes, and we'll try to manage Steam, and maybe we'll have